Good morning. Uh, Good morning, everyone. I'm Cha from City Planning and Development Office. Uh, I'm I'm sharing my screen. Just let me know if it's not viewing or my audio is bad. First is I would like also to acknowledge the presence of our City Planning Coordinator, Architect Marla Oclias, and the rest of the CPDO staff. I will be presenting the Mandaue City bike lane network of Mandaue City, as well as the initiatives in response to the pandemic and the proposed bike infrastructure projects for the city. First is, in 2015, world leaders at UN Summit adopted 17 goals as part of a new Sustainable Development Agenda. Based on a World Cycling Alliance and European Cyclist Foundation, cycling is directly linked to the 14 out of the 17 development goals of the UN, because sustainable mobility is an essential element of development strategies that aim to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. In national level, last June 1, the LG is urging all the LGUs to establish bike lanes due to limited public transportation, and most of our frontliners and essential workers have resorted to bike commuting. This is also in line with the city's CLU, city's comprehensive land use plan and vision to be a green city, and in line also with the low carbon model town strategies, and also contribute to the reduction of urban heat island effect and greenhouse gases emissions. The objective is to encourage the modal shift, adopting sustainable mobility options, especially in cycling and pedestrianization. This is the road network plan of Mandaue City, consists of national and local roads, which combined length of approximately 139 kilometers. We also have the inner and outer circumferential road. Inner circumferential road is an alternative intra-city route interconnecting the four quadrants, which is discussed earlier by Attorney Alga, while the other outer roads will serve as bypass road and serve as links for all the proposed planned unit of development. Urban settlements showing residential areas, commercial areas, and other essential establishments that serve as our basis in establishing the bike lane network. For phase 1, we have 3 loops within the phase 1. We have the major bike route connecting Cebu City bike lane network and also going to the Mactan Island for the Lapu-Lapu City bike lane network. The second loop is the City Core loop, and the third is the PUD1, which is considered as the Civic and Trade Planned Unit of Developments. For phase 2, we have the inner circumferential road and bike corridors along city and barangay roads. For phase 3 is the development of green corridors, incorporating bike lanes along the major waterways in Butuanon River, Mahiga River, and Tipolo Creek. For phase 4, we consider the Metro Cebu Initiative Green Loop along with our outer circumferential road. The Green Loop is a Mega Cebu initiative. It is a transit-oriented and pedestrian-dominated green corridor which traverses the urban centers of Cebu and which promotes green initiatives for a sustainable and development and a livable community. This is the Mandaue City Bike Lane Network map, which is still subject for comments and inputs from our consultants and cycling organization for a more comprehensive and integrated bike lane network. Overlaying the bike lane network from Cebu City and Lapu-Lapu City, this is the Tri-City Bike Lane Network map, And we have a weekly meeting with the two cities to discuss the interconnectivity of our bike lane network. We are also considering the Green Loop as the major tri-city major bike lane route, and also to come up with a uniform cycling guidelines. One of the milestones of this plan is the installation of bike lanes in the 3 identified loops as a response also to the COVID-19 pandemic. We also have a Bike for Free campaign headed by the Executive Secretary to the Mayor, Attorney Edu Ibanez. Though the city don't require bike registration, but we are requiring the cyclists to observe biking etiquette while bike commuting. We also have the list of proposed infrastructure projects, which is the formulation of the bike ordinance, permanent markings and signages, public repair stations, and bike racks and bike parking. We allocated 8 million for next year to support these bike infrastructure projects of the city. That's all for Mandaue City Bike Lane Network, and good morning.